doesn't. It's so dirty and oily. It won't bounce, so we shampoo a lot. But then it can get so dry, fly away, it won't behave. But we discovered Perth. No other leading shampoo has Perth's cleaning conditioner. My hair's so manageable, I love it. Now my hair's so clean it bounces. So manageable, it behaves. Bouncing and behaving hair. That's Perth.
You don't have to be pretty to be in an Irish soap commercial. Look at the bunch I wrote in about.
We come back here after a fire. We're hot and sweaty, really dirty, and Ivory really gets the dirt off. Without all the heavy perfumes or creams other soaps leave behind.
Ivory's a basic and natural soap that's made to get you clean. Even the smell says clean. We really do use it, and we're really satisfied with it, since it works so well.
Ivory's pure, natural kind of clean.
And that's clean.
And that's clean.
Introducing a great new taste in toothpaste, Advanced Formula Crest in a gel.
I love the flavor.
I love the fight. It's a gel as tough on cavities as Crest, because it is Crest.
Advanced Formula Crest. Our best Crest checkups may be ahead of us.
Only Advanced Formula Crest has 3 flavors, regular, mint, and new gel. All with Fluorostat, Crest's proven cavity-fighting system.
Kids love the flavor.
Parents love the fight.
New Crest flavor, same Crest fight.
Is the famous Inspector 12. She makes sure that Hanes men's and boys' t-shirts and briefs are as good as we say they are. Inspector 12. She pokes, she stretches, and that's just the beginning. Once again, Hanes t-shirts and briefs pass the lasting quality test.
They don't say Hanes until I say they say Hanes.
Now on sale, Hanes Fashion Underwear.
If you could see through Crisco Oil's bottle, you could see how truly light it is. Well, now you can. Because now Crisco Oil's in a clear bottle. It's a lightness you can see and a lightness you can taste. No heavy, oily taste, so your salads will be fantastic. Crisco Oil, now in a clear bottle. A lightness you can see, a lightness you can taste. Delicious.
Loves. Martha is so active, and she's comfortable. More comfortable since we found Loves. Loves' hourglass design cradles her bottom in comfort.
And Loves has flexible gathers for flexible fit.
Loves fits comfortably. Ordinary diapers sag, leave gaps.
Loves. Your baby's comfort begins with Loves. Loves.
What do you use in the automatic drip coffee maker?
Folgers Flake Coffee.
Delicious.
What do you use in the automatic coffee maker?
Folgers Flake Coffee.
Great.
Mrs. Olson, what'd you use? Oh, Folgers Flake Coffee.
Nothing's better in these coffee makers.
Why's that?
Oh, Folgers is mountain grown, the richest kind of coffee.
And it's flaked?
Flaked to release more rich flavor. You use less. If you normally use 5 measures, you'll only need 4 of Folgers flaked coffee.
Delicious.
Folgers is a coffee recommended by General Electric with the brew starter timer. Mountain-grown Folgers. That's how good coffee makers make great coffee.
Mommy broke. Giving some help on the night of the prom. Cheering a tinier tot. Little things mean a lot.
Little things do mean a lot. So I care about everything that touches our lives. Like White Cloud.
White Cloud?
Nothing softer feels.
It is soft.
White Cloud's got 2 full fluffy plies, and it's absorbent. Watch.
Wow.
The most absorbent. Softness, fullness, absorbency. That's White Cloud quality for this family.
White Cloud, because little things mean a lot.
Diggs Formula 44D, please.
Helen, with this nasty cough plus congestion, I need...
Formula 44D.
But Helen, I need a decongestant, not just strong cough medicine.
You need Formula 44D. It's strong like Formula 44. Has the strongest non-narcotic cough suppressant you can buy. Plus ingredients to help unstuff your nose and loosen up for chest congestion.
That's what I said. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion.
Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion.
That's what I said. Formula 44D. Strong for coughs plus congestion.
Why have a dud spud
when you can have a grated potato?
pour on the Heinz gravy?
Put a lake in your bake.
Give a rise to your fries. Pour on the Heinz.
Add some flash to your mash.
Some royal to your boil. Pour on the Heinz.
Gravy so smooth, so creamy, so delicious, you'd think it was made from your roast.
So who needs a dud spud?
When you can have a grated potato.
Pour on the Heinz home-style gravy anytime.
This week, get your holiday look together at Sears Junior Bazaar Sale.
With savings on styles that go together. Choose a ruffle trim shirt in stripes or solids. Get pleated, belted corduroy pants and pastel plaid skirts, just $14.99 each. And get it all together with soft pastel V-neck sweaters, now just $15.99. Save 25% at Sears Junior Bazaar. But hurry, sale ends Saturday.
To wrap up a beautiful Christmas, you can count on Sears.
Opening now at Sears, a Christmas of red ribbon values. Lots of cute sleepers from Winnie the Pooh.
On sale at Sears.
Pretty little nightgowns from the Sunny Bunch too.
On sale, 3 cheers.
NFL teams, buy the score, save 20%. Furthermore,
on sale at Sears, 3 cheers.
Right now, 20% off. To wrap up a beautiful Christmas, you can count on Sears.
Saturday on an all-new Disney, Mary Braden's the new manager of Cherokee Station with a daughter, a friend, and the courage to make it on her own, the Cherokee Trail. Then, on the Saturday night movie, when a Georgia boy falls in love with a New York woman, he's as welcome in her heart as he is in the neighborhood. John Schneider in Dream House. It all happens Saturday.
You first met her on 60 Minutes. Fed up with the system, she opened a one-room school in her own home.
But we will never let others stop us from what? Learning!
But the children resisted, and parents were afraid.
My child ain't no math brain.
Cicely Tyson stars in the Marva Collins story, Tuesday.
This is CBS.
Hey, New York, want to know why everyone's coming to over 500 discount merchants at the new QP's Marketplace? What brings you here?
Just because we have money doesn't mean we don't like to save.
Every designer gin you've ever seen, and at discount prices, no less. Hot Austrian strudel, oh my.
You save money on everything here, and it's so easy to get to.
The weekend boxcar market at QP's Marketplace at the Queens side of the 59th Street Bridge. Take any subway to Queens Plaza. Buses and lots of parking, too. Saturdays and Sundays, 9 till 6.
Maxi Thins? How can a thin pad replace my thick pad?
Maxi Thins? Why should I switch from my thick pads to these thin pads?
Because they're an alternative to Maxi Pads. Maxi Thins, new from Tampax. With Maxi Thins' unique construction, you get a thick pad protection product with thin pad comfort. They're folded twice and individually wrapped, so you can even hold one in your hand.
They're an alternative to Maxi Pads.
New Maxi Thins.
Bruce's peels their yams down to the sweetheart, and my sweetheart likes them better than white potatoes. Bruce's, yams peel down to the sweetheart.
The Phony Express, tonight at 6.
Could you bake a better cake than a pastry chef?
I really didn't know, but I do know how good my Duncan Hines cakes are. So I agreed to test one against a cake baked by Chef David of San Francisco's famous Canlis restaurant. My cake looked good, but the judge was Chris Canlis, the owner of the restaurant. That was Chef David's cake.
It's tasty, but the texture is a little bit dry.
Then he tried mine.
Good flavor, moist, very good. That's a great cake. Duncan Hines. I think that's an exceptional cake. That's all a cake ought to be.
Duncan Hines cakes. So moist and delicious, you can make them better than a pastry chef's cake.
It's very good, nice and moist, and I'm going to have you be my baker.
Boy, the garbage that gets dumped in my sink and those food stains, they're tough to clean. But you know what else is in there? Germs. So I don't just clean with any cleanser. I Cometize. That's the best kind of clean a sink can get, because Comet gets out tough, greasy food stains better than any leading cleanser. And look, it disinfects, too. If a cleanser doesn't do all that, it doesn't get a sink clean enough for me.
Comet with Chloranol cleans rings around other cleansers. It even gets out tough, greasy food stains they leave behind, and it kills most household germs. That's Cometized.
Comet cleans better, and it disinfects, too. So why just clean your sink? Go all the way to Cometized.
Pam, you're using your good china for our little darling?
Come on, I know better.
Look, here's the good stuff.
Lovely.
But the shine.
How did you get your everyday dishes to look like this?
Easy. Lemon Fresh Joy.
That smells lemony.
Nice and lemony. And all Joy's thick, sparkling suds help clean clear down to the shine. So even the kids' dishes shine like my good china.
Lemon Fresh Joy sure helps get everything beautiful.
Look, Mommy, I cleaned my plate.
Henry helps too.
Lemon Fresh Joy cleans down to the shine, so your everyday dishes don't look everyday.
Sherry, I haven't dated in 30 years.
Neither has he.
But what can I wear?
This will look good.
But it's dirty.
Only until it's washed with all-temperature cheer and warm water.
Warm? I can't wear a half-washed blouse. Use hot.
I'm using cooler water now, and that's what cheer cleans in. See? Hot, warm, cold. Cheer is tough on dirt and cooler temperatures.
I hope so. I haven't stood up a date in 30 years. Well?
You're beautiful.
Cheer's terrific in warm water.
Everything looks nice.
It'll be like 30 years ago.
Not quite. Now you can show him pictures of your grandchildren.
All temperature cheer, tough on dirt, in today's cooler temperatures.
Do you speak to Maurice? No! No, it's an outrage. I cannot give away the recipe for Vin Maurice. Tell him it's a secret from an old friend. Close call, mon ami.
Eloise, you should be ashamed of yourself. This chicken is something else.
Mm-hmm.
What you putting on it?
Oh, child, I'd love to tell you, but Mama said never give away a secret.
Lowry's seasoned salt. We're a cook's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
This week, I don't care what it takes, but you're gonna get me to Liza. I can't do it, Travis! Liar, you don't even know where she is.
And then?
I've made arrangements for Lieutenant Wyatt to meet your jet and take you down to police headquarters. I'm prepared to go back and face whatever has to be faced.
Search for Tomorrow and Guiding Light, weekdays on CBS.
Saturday, when a Georgia boy falls for a New York lady, he's as welcome in her heart as he is in his new neighborhood. John Schneider builds a dream house Saturday.
I didn't use my antiperspirant before court this morning. I thought she would...
was gonna buy it.
But even after my second day before a grumpy jury, I still felt dry, thanks to Sure.
Look, even after 48 hours, 70% of Sure's protection is still helping to keep you dry.
You know, if Sure can keep me this dry on a day I can't use it, imagine how sure I feel when I always use it.
Sure, an extra day of dryness, just to be sure.
I know every father thinks his daughter's pretty, and I'm no exception. My daughter Betty is a real ivory girl.
I've used Ivory all my life, even through my teenage years. Ivory's a basic natural soap. I don't like to use a soap that leaves heavy perfume or deodorant on my face. But Ivory has a natural kind of clean. That plus eating right and exercise really helps my skin stay healthy looking.
I'm really proud of Betty.
Healthy looking skin. Ivory can help you have it too.
Nora?
Yes, Aunt Jane?
I know a guest shouldn't be critical, dear, but these towels don't feel as soft as they used to.
But I used a fabric softener.
You tried a drier brand. Downy softens better.
And I love that fresh smell it had before.
You should have used Downy.
Only Downy rinses in April freshness, and Downy softens through and through. Not just here and there like drier brands. And Downy helps rinse out static cling.
My, these towels.
Yes, Aunt Jane?
They're softer now. And they smell fresh. Now, what happened?
I'm using Downy again.
She sure noticed the difference.
I do love visiting here. Oh,
thanks.
Deep Downy softness, a noticeable improvement.
Watch me really tickle their noses.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins are filled with their sweetest, tastiest blueberries. Duncan Hines blueberry muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great taste.